Okay, so today it is um what it is. I cannot find the cell phone. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. I don't even know from what. It's just the walk. Okay, it's the 17th. It's Sunday, the 17th of October. Yeah, it's just going fast. And it's 11:03 in the morning. I wanted to come earlier because they said it was like sunny since 8 a.m. And they say it's about to turn very cloudy. But you wouldn't even know because there's really not that much clouds. Oh my god, look at that. I've never seen that way of flying like a snake. Wow, nature is just feed of itself, like. Okay, now they're doing formation. I hope you're seeing something because I'm not, I don't know if you're seeing something. There's still like snake formation. And there's a cracker over here picking up trash. You gotta start for yourself. Trailer. Trailer. Bye, guys. Safe travel. You see? I mean, it's like all night. Even if you don't see it, it's still there. Once you put it against the sun, you see the film always there. Just like our minds. As above, so below. Got foggy minds. People don't even know which way's up. People don't even know which way's up. Finally, the fall started. You can see now some nice tones. I mean, I love the green. Green is my favorite color. I'm not talking about dollars. They're okay. If, they're means to an end. That's about it. It's the means to an end. That's why they're so mean. People who got money, they're so mean because they're mean to an end. I was, I finally went to the bodega over here. I hadn't even go the whole week because I think I went on Tuesday or Monday. I don't know. There's some big chaos. They didn't have my people. I don't know. I'm so proud of my people. I guess they're organizing themselves. It's not the first time that I see. You gotta walk out. You gotta walk out. They don't get it. Racist as fuck. It's like all the same damn shade. Arabs, Mexicans, like shit. Like we actually been invaded. We actually been getting invaded by the peninsula, which that's what they want to call themselves. Like, that's not Africa. That's not Africa. No. That is not Africa. That is the Arabic Peninsula. And you're like, you're delusional. Because a peninsula don't mean that it's separated. Otherwise, you'll be an island or a continent. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that they've been actually working on separating the peninsula from Africa. And it's not, I don't believe so. Oh my God, they're ashamed of being African, whatever. No, it's just that they want to, be like the smooth criminal, that, oh no, we got nothing to do with them. We got nothing. Yeah, we know a lot of their secrets, but that's about it. That's about it. And how you know a lot of the secrets? Because they trusted you as one of the children of Africa, and you took that and abused. Yeah, oh, and I'm naked, so YouTube is gonna block this video too. Because they say I had too much cleavage. They already, cut off the October 8th. October 8th, and indecent exposure, whatever, blah, blah. And I tell a bitch, I suffer from depression. I gotta get sun. If you want to wear a freaking turtleneck, how the fuck are you gonna get sun? You gotta expose your skin. Like I'm telling you, the guys who own the porn industry now, they're like the Puritans. They call themselves Puritans. You see that? They're pathetic. 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 You want to take out the trash, stop, producing so much junk. Especially junk too. I always tell my people, every time they post some shit, even Fidel, which I know he wasn't white, he was just pale. He was Sephardic. And I tell people, no. How come they are the perpetrator and the hero? The redemptor. Is that how you say the redemptor? I heard about redemption, but is there a redemptor? I guess there is. Denture. I guess they say that they're doing Dharma. I don't think there's enough Dharma they can make, The paradigm is shifting fast. Not fast enough, if you ask me. But, so, yeah, I told you about, I haven't actually uploaded that video. Obviously, but because nobody is watching these videos. Which is why it's so crazy that they blocked that video, because it got no views. No views, no subscriptions. Somebody subscribed. Whatever. I know the subscribers to spy, but once again I saw a video of the old equator from I guess it wasn't really an ice age or something, I don't know. It is confusing. Was there an ice age and then we got hit by something? Actually, Dr. Valentine, they said that there was an accident. Or it could have been God said, that created like a radiation. That's what Dr. Valentine was saying, that that's how they came up with homeopathy, because there was a lot of people that got sick from the attack or whatever, the accident, whatever it was. Mm. It's not gonna make sense, you know. And I'm still like, I knew it, you know. And the Evers Papyrus prove it. They stole homeopathy too. They say it's German. They say it was Hahnemann. They said it was Freud. They said it was Marx. You know, basically, they saw the way we was living, and then like say, oh, we're gonna make this ideology. But instead of giving them credit, you know, it's called, you know, bourgeois or working class. Now it's like we do it. We do it because, I mean, like, it's not about, I mean, like, if I call myself a communist, it's not I want to start a conversation on economic system, you know, and how they're easily to get prostituted, corrupted, whatever, you know. It's like no matter what. It was so sad that I saw a couple of weeks ago about China, you know, the dead in China, they fell into the damn trap. Even after the great Mao Zedong told them, you know, watch out for the cracker. Well, crack is whack. Crack is whack. What's that Whitney used to say? Crack is whack. Crack is whack. Crack is whack. Yeah, well, I spell it with 3 Ks. So. I mean, she is the prototype of the African American woman. You know. Good morning. You know, denial, and more denial. And nobody can tell her nothing. Nobody could tell her nothing. She was like, bitch, I'm rich. Bitch, I'm rich. Why am I gonna do crack? Crack is whack. And then, right, you know, when they went to commercials or whatever, she went like, you know. It's crazy, you know. We created a monster. I mean, not us. I mean, like, I just keep thinking, you know, like, you know, how sad and depressing it would be, you know, like it is right now. Like it is right now. I just come back from college or university, whatever they call it, and I see on Twitter, they're like, oh, I cannot relate to nobody. Everybody's stupid. In my village, like, of course it is. You just went through a process of, you know, Europeization. What do you think? What do you think? I mean, that was, they're getting scholarships left and right. You get on Twitter, you get on social media, and another bitch is like, oh my God, I got my scholarship. You know, like Oprah, you know. But why not men? There's no programs for men. I mean, heterosexual men, there's no program. So, it is very strategic. I can only imagine. I mean, because no matter how that they want to put it, most of the women was in the house, in the manor, whatever they call it, manor or we are so gullible. You know, that shit happened to me. That shit happened to me. I was buying magazines. I was like, you know, I was never like a big movie, but I like the pictures. I like the look. You know, like. So so it was like, oh my god, why am I stuck in here? That's how I came here. I'm so stupid. Well, the universe works in mysterious ways. Finally found myself. But I had to become infected. I can even still get emotional after so many years. But it's true. HIV have been my best friend. AIDS was my best teacher because it really shook me up. And that's why, that's how we used to do it. That's how we used to do it. If you want some proof of that, you know, it's not just, you know, taking, you know, your sons to a brothel. Which, I mean, people can say whatever the hell they want, but it's sure enough, especially nowadays, it's like, when so many men are so scared of us, you gotta take your son to the brothel. Otherwise, you know, I mean, like, there you go, like, oh, pedestal, the queen goddess, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And you know, like, Dennis Sperling said, you know, how can it be, you know, a goddess and a queen and a victim? You're either or. Either you're a queen or you're a victim. You cannot be a victim and a queen at the same time. Just by definition. Queen, I mean, which queen? I mean, that's a mistranslation. Mean was the courtesan, I understand. Or, well, I don't know if it was a courtesan or a prostitute. I don't know, Kemet. I don't know about Kemet, but I heard a couple of master teachers say that it was not good to be a queen. You know, but that's what they taught us, and you know, we were like, oh, queen bees, and isn't that ironic? So it's befitting, actually. It is befitting. You know, not for the Western dictionary. Hey guys, I ate a whole bagel. The guy did not give me the crumbs for you. You know, the guy was making faces. Like, he was like, I know how you like it. Or, yeah, I was gonna tell him, you know, I saw your face. I was gonna tell him, I saw your face when I told you that my friend was here visiting from Florida. It's just because he's black, blah, blah. Well, maybe he was just jealous, right? Nah, I know them. I know them. It's not like, I mean, if I had come in with a cracker, I had no problem. But I came in with my friend, and was like, he made a face like really like really like this. Very disapproving face. People think that they can control their face, but they cannot control their face, a lot of people. So now he's overtly friendly, now he's trying to treat me like a prostitute, like give me a fucking break. I know you guys. I know. And this is so interesting about that, you know, today's time with the internet. Now people cannot lie no more. People cannot lie. You can look it up. Well, I don't look it up. I actually like to follow the people from there. the people who know them best, you know, in Africa. That's who they tell me who they are. You know, they don't mind waiting 20 years. You know, they settle. And they're model citizens, and all of the while they're hoarding elephant tusk, smuggling ivory. You know, so one day, you know, like they burn the whole village and they take off. They come and pick him up. They come and pick him up in helicopters or whatever. And that was it. So, I mean, that's the only virtue, I guess. Patience. And I see how they're coming to the Americas. One by one, marrying over here, and like, you know, but they still got the same agenda, which is just pillage, you know, plundering, raping the land, everything. Just come here to take it. Because, I mean, you're from the damn desert. If you're from the damn desert, you don't have water. Like, you know, over here, we got more water than Oprah. You know, it's like, so you don't think they're like coveted? They don't covet? Hey, that's stupid. Nobody's stupid like that. You know? How many minutes is this shit? It's like, I want to post it on the, oh no. It's not for Instagram. Whatever, I'll do it 3 hours. I'm going to be like the great master teachers. They do 12-hour sessions. Can you imagine? 12-hour sessions. I never did. Dr. Valentine. Well, I never got before. The great Bobby Hammett. Get well soon. Master teacher. You know, it's like, I wish that he could talk. You know, he could talk right now. He can tell us a lot of the shit, you know, what's happening right now. Like one of his last videos, he makes it like some shit is happening. Some shit is happening out there, outside the firmament. That's what we're gonna spray with the graphene. They say that's with graphene oxide, the chemtrail. You know, and you know, of course, it's like they keep us always like treating like retarded, treating like children, treating like stupid. You know, wow. They got nobody else to blame but themselves. And now you see them trying to play cool. Trying to play, I know, inside you're scared as fuck. Time's up. It's like, what, ain't the ones that came out with the natural selection? So natural selection. Now we're going to the natural selection. Now there's more like, you know, oh, let me print out some greens. I'm going to print out like 10 billion of these greens, and you know, I'm going to buy a lot of people with those greens that are not even backed up by nothing. They're not backed up by nothing. But nobody dared to. Nobody dared to say, you know, hey, you know what, that shit is not good. Well, only China and Russia. I heard they're not taking it anymore. They want tangibles. That's what I heard about. Years ago. So maybe that's why they got in trouble. Little by little, they are just watching them dissolve. They're watching them. What happened to that? Oh, the squirrel. I thought they was stepping on the tail. So, so where was I? So, oh my God. Oh yes, the old equator. The old equator used to go by the Nazca lines. Whew. Eastern Island. Easter Island. Easter Island. Uh, the Great Pyramids of Giza. I don't know, Angkor Wat. That's where it used to go. That was the other equator. So if we got hit, because I heard that supposedly we also got hit like millions of years ago, and that's why Saturn got all that debris. And well, I don't know. It might have not been. It might have been. It might have not been. I don't know. Millions of years ago. Maybe it was not millions of years ago. Maybe it was 8,000 years ago. Well, some people say the last age was 12,000 years ago. So, at any rate, the case is that the Euro-Asiatics, they got trapped. That's what I keep saying. They got trapped. And they survived. With no DNA. That's only when I used to be in Housing Works, there used to be people with no T cells. They lived for years and years with no T cells. And I can guarantee you, 50 years ago, if you ask a scientific doctor, whatever, they would say, oh no, that shit is impossible. Nobody can live without T cells. Which is the general white cells of our blood. We have regular white cells, and we have the Westerns think it's the general. That's how I was explained that. The T cells are the ones who direct the whole white cells, where to go, the plaquettes or platelets, whatever they call, I don't know. There's a wound, whatever, they all rush. Supposedly these T cells, we have, I myself, have about 800, a person who had not been infected with HIV got, I don't know. That's a good question. How many they got? A lot. They got a lot more. But 800 is enough. Sometimes I go to 1,000. Sometimes I go. I don't know. I haven't even looked it up how many T cells I got because the last doctor I saw, he's quitting because he didn't want to get. So he told me he wasn't going to be there no more. And I don't know. That's a good question. How many T cells got normal people? I don't know. But I know that 800 is a good number. But I used to know Monte. That was his name, Monte. What was his last name? Monte. I forgot. Years and years, no T cells. And I was like, how can you still live like there? But for the grace of God, there he was. And there's still, if you go to this program, there's still a lot of people you accept. Some people got no T cells. They got no T cells. Just scary, right? But how the body compensates. You're talking about the homeostasis again. Talking about the homeostasis. I don't know if that's what it's called. Pachamama, planetary homeostasis. But, finally there's some countries that they are actually recognizing, that the planet is alive and it's an entity and it got rights like any other living creature. Like in Bolivia, they gave them rights. They gave them, so they, we have to do this because we live in a planet that's been so messed up. So now we gotta speak their language, the language of I guess capitalism, and we gotta give Pachamama rights, and we gotta give it Pachamama lawyers, good lawyers. That's what I say. Like oh my God, if I can talk to African American children, say like become international law lawyer, or whatever you say that. International lawyers. I don't know how you say that. We got lots of those. Lots of those. That's when I'm on Twitter. I say like, that's what I always say. Take him to the international courts, the Haya, the United Nations, stuff like that. I'm so excited because my president is coming over. Yeah, and he's just not coming over to say hi like most of your presidents do. Come to kiss white ass. It's the second time that he's gonna be coming next month to the United Nations. I say he was just here just to sign the treaty, the new NAFTA. And that was it. 5 hours. He signed the treaty. He gave a speech and said, let's be good neighbors. But don't do it again. Like right now, your slave master is begging for 12 visas because they want to come to my country. They have to do this operation, and like the way they treated our people, our military, which they had every right to because we have international treaties. They had every right to cross the border. They was chasing, criminals or suspected criminals. I should say. You're so cute. You're such a cute baby. You're very nice. You're a lovely bird. Yes, you are. He's looking at me like a crazy bitch. But they stay and they listen. Max, you love it. I said, who's my princess? Who's that beautiful princess? And she go like, they love it. Everybody loves sugar, except my friend. He went back to Tampa. I'm sure. He said, I'm not going back to Tampa. It's a cancer. You cannot take a cancer out of their home. It's like twice. In this year, twice he escaped and twice he went right back. Like an effing boomerang. Oh my God, that's just what it is. So why am I attracting a cancer? He's cussed with Leo, but that he don't believe in nothing, whatever. So there's a lot of willfulness. It's hard to see people that they're not just willing to listen without getting all worked out. It's like, why are you getting all worked out? And I'm just telling you, this is what I'm into, this is what I have found down. I'm 56 years on this planet, I found this shit out. Like that. You don't want to believe it, but this damn Mercury retrograde, it was faithful. It was fate. Say faithful. F-A-T-E. Fool. Yeah, I don't know. It was destiny. In a way, we couldn't avoid it. Avoid it because he don't believe in it. He don't believe in it. If he had believed in the zodiac, in Horoscope, Horoscope, if he had believed that, well, we could have taken some cautious, no engage in reckless communication. Every time he was like, oh my God, like everything was like trigger. You know? And I mean, he's 39. Who's that? 6, 7 years? 7 years apart. 7 years apart is like, I mean, we have a lot of commonalities. I mean, our core principles, we both understand. Our core principles or morals are the same. But, you're just eating too much garbage. I think that's what it is. That's activating the whole thing. And you start, where did your son at? I'm gonna freeze my... Hey, cutie. I'm not gonna see where you buried. I'm not gonna tell nobody. I'm not a rat. I don't snitch. Oh, you're gonna eat it now? No, you're gonna bury it. Yeah, well, you see, they know. They know what's up. They know winter is coming. Studo. Right? You didn't bury there? I told you I don't snitch. I don't snitch, honey. And trust me. It's going over there. So like, God, why we're not like the animals? They know, hey. I think this is a male or what is it? So, I mean, they trust, but they don't really, they're not stupid. Where you going now? You gotta bury it over here. You're not gonna bury it over there. He's looking for... Now he went across the... across the street, but for what? There's nothing across the street. Oh well. It's so, I haven't really spoken about this, but I went to the pet shop on Burnside. And I got a $3 betta fish. Gorgeous. So, and I think the water was something with the water, he died. Yeah, I didn't know they were so delicate. But I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was that killed him. Well, he lasted almost 3 days, and what I wanted to say, to tell you was like, the moment I put him in, all the tetras, they move away. When he was swimming, and the tetras move away. So, we don't need to be down with so much stuff. This is how I live here. So like my friend was saying, like, oh, look at that. They're all partying for him. They know. They don't mess with the beta. And then he died. Rest in peace, beautiful. He was such a beautiful feather tail and stuff. And like, oh, I don't have a beta. Beta learned how to take care of a beta. Just letting you know. I guess they just have to have just regular water. I don't know. Whatever. No, whatever. But just like I say, I need to snap out of it. See how we program movies, stuff, instead of what we used to have, like kinetic science, clutter. And I wanted to tell my friend before he left, but I never found the right moment. I said, like, always watching something, always like, and it's all, crackery. I say, just like, you don't even know, what you watch. I said, you don't even know what you watch. I'd like to know, who produced that documentary, who financed it, who like this, who, what is the purpose of that documentary? I mean, just as much as, the food, which is hard as hell to look it up, It's hard as hell to look up how what is it? What they got in the food. We don't know what they got in the food because they can spray it out. They spray it, you don't see it. You have to watch the crops 24/7. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, like, I bought this new filter. It's called Fire something or something. So far, so good. So far, so good. I was tired of Pure because they break. They break. The filter, the case break a lot. So, and they don't last at all. This one is supposed to last 4 months. So I don't know if this is true or not. I hope you do. I bought an extra one. The filters are $20 almost. I had Wally Lamb, so I don't know if I'm gonna buy it in another store. I'm gonna start looking it up to see if they have it over here in New York. You see, I'm tangential like that. You're like, what? You're gonna rewind and think, what did I miss? Why is she talking about water filters? Like, that kind of thing, But like I say, the mind being fucked up. It's random. So, where was I? The equator. So that equator, like, of course, they know. I mean, like, if that was for sure the equator. So they say the North Pole was in Southeast Alaska. That's what it used to be at. And I think that's where, Atlantis and stuff. Oh, he got a video about Cholula. Well, not Cholula, the pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Cholula. He don't know shit. Thank God he don't know shit. I don't need to know shit about Cholula, which was like, I think it was the greatest university in the whole hemisphere. Because, I read once that it was coming from all over the continent to study at Cholula. And that was the first massacre from Hernan Cortés. SOB. So that was the first massacre. I mean, like, the first massacre was our elders, or sage, scholars. That's what it was. You know, most likely they told them a lot of real archaeologists in my home country. They believe that they told them because there's accounts. You know, Bernal Díaz del Castillo was there, so he said that for Malinche, you know. Basically, I mean, he didn't say that it was her, but they know exactly, I mean, they know exactly, but he wrote that, you know, that, I don't know, I gotta read it for myself. That's what I gotta do. As much as I love Professor Guillermo Marin, I gotta read it for myself. Somehow they're like, the boat, the ship, or whatever you call it, they arrived a day before what they call the festival of Quetzalcoatl, and somehow, like, they knew they had to, that's what he said. Professor Manin said how they knew, that they had to become dressed in black because that's the color of Quetzalcoatl. How they knew that that it was the festival, and that they had to come in, trying to F with their mind. It's just beyond evil. Beyond evil. Malinche, her name was Mali. That's what I say. She was probably from Malinalco, because her name started with Mali. Mali, what? Malinalco. If you gotta refute it, I say Malinalco was founded by the people of the Empire of Mali, in Mexico City. So it's a beautiful city. I want to go there to Malinalco. Is that a coincidence? The Empire of Mali, and then they found the city Malinalco. I know coincidence to exist sometimes, but I don't believe this is a coincidence that Malinalco, and then all the systems that we got is just like so much similarities with the mother continent. But what they say, the worst kind of blindness, those who refuse to. So, yeah, that was oh my God. When I heard that, I said, like, how evil can you be, but once you understand that they was addicted to sugar and tobacco and whatnot, and they was denied access to the oceans, to the Ethiopian Sea, which was the Atlantic, and they was denied to, going towards, Africa. So they was desperate to find more sugar, I call it the original fentanyl. I call it the original fentanyl, and like that was so obviously the queen. You're so cute. I hope you're healthy because you're really chubby. You're like a little ball. Are you okay, precious? Are you my father? Special moments. See, we're so separated ourselves from nature that when we have candid moments, we get speechless. I don't think we can ever get used to that anyway, because I mean, there's accounts of our ancestors in the Anahuac, today's Mexico. There is accounts that I mean, our great poet Netzahualcoyotl, uh, he was, a true Renaissance man, if you want to call it like that. He was an architect, he was a mathematician, he was a poet, and he wrote some of the most beautiful poetry. And still, they're pushing freaking Europeans, writers. For no reason. I tell them, why don't you promote our own? We don't need to borrow nothing. We are the Anahuac. Everybody came to the Anahuac. Everybody. As I said, even Columbus, he thought that there was lions in the Anahuac because, there was in the market, Tlatelolco, they had skins. They had skins of the lions. So now you're gonna come tell me, that's one of the things I like about this channel. It's like, I know it's like, I hate the fact it's a peon, Wazoo, whatever, but it's good to have, because I'm not reading those publications because most of it is just propaganda. I don't and I don't have the money to subscribe to those publications, right? But now with the technology they can look in the jungle. So they look in the jungle in Guatemala, today's Guatemala, and they see Copan, the city of Copan. And it's like they say that was at least 8 million people living there. 8 million people in a city. I mean, that's, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And that was, the days, that was when they were still in the caves. They were still in the caves, eating each other up. They say, you don't believe me? Go to the caves. You got tons and tons and tons of bones bones. That's all they ate during the Ice Age. That's all they ate. So that's when they say, there's the people who come from the ice. Obviously, they're gonna be crying. Yeah, it's warming. It's warming. It's warming. Of course, they always been complaining about that because if you are ice people, you are ice people, right? that's the whole thing, about with ice people. They like the cold weather. They like the cold weather. And now they're terrorizing the whole planet. It's like, if you don't produce, clean energies, in spite of the fact that those clean energies are super, super toxic. Even the windmills are leaking oil, and that make the soil useless for centuries. Not centuries. I don't know for centuries or not, but many, many decades. The solar panels, they are not recyclable. If you can look up landfills of solar panels, it's just leaking extremely toxic. And I shouldn't even say this because what they're going to be doing is like, oh, let's throw them in the ocean. That's where they hide everything, in the ocean. They say some people calculated that every day they are throwing in the ocean at least like 200, I don't know, tons and tons and tons of garbage in the ocean. Because they want to make us believe that they are in the right, that they actually made the world better. No. Before they came out of the caves, it's like, it's right there. The proofs are right there. It was a harmony with everybody. It was to be at harmony with everybody. Everybody. The birds, the ones with the 4 legs, the ones with the, everybody. Now, everything is great. Everything is so great. Oh, you got no idea. This shit is really, really great. Really. Well, if you can go in the ocean, you see, how they've been putting, all the evidence. They're getting rid of the evidence. Why? Because we put them on blast. So it's like, damn if we do, damn if we don't. We put them on blast, and what they did, put them in the ocean. And everything is everything. Everything is everything. Every word I put out there, everything I do, it got repercussions. Because that's just the way it is. All over the universe. So I'm not just doing this, I put this shit over there so people don't think I'm crazy. But I'm putting this to the universe. So, I gotta be responsible. I'm not gonna be putting lies. This language is crazy. Why can't they say another word for lies? Lies. You got lies? And the cracker's gonna say, that's all I got. It's all lies. You know, you don't have to worry about them ever speaking truth. You know, so yeah, that theory of the equator is just like wow, unbelievable. But there's such precision. I mean, like even to Easter Island, and they say the colossals on Eastern Island that they are buried. That half of them is buried. So they decided only to reveal certain. Everything is curated by them. Everything is curated by them. You know, he got another one about Heru in the horizon, which they call Sphinx. They even cover up about the tunnels underneath. He got a whole video. He said like, you know, Hawass, Hawi, something Hawass, something. SOB certified. You know, was filmed in the tunnels underneath the Heru sculpture, the Sphinx. He denied. There's no tunnel. There's no nothing. There's no tunnels. You know, all the archaeologists hated his ass so bad. It's like I haven't met any archaeologists who don't curse him out. You know, this despicable humanity. I don't even know who's the Ministry of Antiquities right now. They do a different tactic. They don't. Yeah, Hawass, he was, oh my God, he was a media whore, a total media whore. That was, of course, they have the pigs going on. I'll show you the pigs in the morning. On a Sunday, when they get double pay, or taxes, what's that? When I got out of my house, there they was, having a party. There was 2 cars. On a Sunday. Crime is at an all-time low, and pigs is at an all-time high. What is that shit supposed to tell you? What's that shit supposed to tell you? Ever since they opened the airports, I feel like they are flying nowhere. I'm just saying. So that would go according to Professor, you know, Bobby Emmett. There's some shit going on up there, out there. It's like I hear him. I'm in my bedroom and I hear like I don't remember seeing like they look like I look at the window. They're right there. Yeah, these clouds they look more natural. God help us all, because I have this God's feeling that this winter they're gonna bring us to our knees. You know, as I saw the Rockaways, you know, like just a few days before they officially closed the beaches. They had like 15 monster, you know, scoopers. Was digging, like preparing us to like say like, damn, it's just like if shit is closing in a few days, why can you wait? And they was excavating, making big, like, you know, there was gonna be, I don't know, putting rocks underneath. I don't know what they was gonna do. I never went back. Probably if I go back right now, the beach is totally upside down. pedazo de pizza. So,
You're gonna be the villain of the bargain because you're being selfish. But you're literally sparing them.
it's just like, I'm like a little bit like this because I found in this channel that, you know, it just reinforces everything that I suspected, even without people telling me. You know, once that you realize, you know, the way they think, shit is a lot easier. You realize that they use, you know, not just double psychology, and not just reverse psychology.
Yeah, but you already said it. It's like
Not just reverse psychology, because they know already that a lot of people, they know that we know that they're using psychology. Like I always say, you know, I always recommend watch that documentary, A Century of the Self. A Century of the Self. Right there, Shane, they say exactly what they've been doing to us, how they love our emotions, they love, you know, how to, study us, study. That's why I don't like to answer no surveys, I don't like to answer nothing. At least let them put some effort, right? At least let them put some effort in their peeping. They're peeping toms. They're peeping toms. So let them put some effort. You know, and I'm going to shit. So, and thank God I found this email. But it seemed like, and I hope they don't sell us out like everybody else, like Firefox and it was so disgusting. And like Firefox, it was like not a couple of years. Shit, that was for like more than a decade. Their resistance. Well, that's what we thought. And then boom, they spread their legs, just like that. They just like sold us out. Everybody has sold us out. Everybody has sold us out. I'm like, wow. Well, only the rich, I guess, they can afford to go and, you know. That's what they always like, keeping like, oh, you know, like, who is the next genius? Who is the next, you know. So they make them do their own everything. And they realize the value of the uncorrupted mind. So I can only imagine, you know, how they have these geniuses, you know, trying not to get infected with, you know, Westernism. So they can come out and produce and feed Westernism. See just how evil people are. Alright, that was a compliment. You know, I know damn well they're not. Hey cutie, I don't have crumbs today. I feel like I want to go back and get another one. And I've been looking at that, you know, that I think it was a hamburger or something. They couldn't eat it out. Yeah, I might go get me another bagel. It's like, damn, I thought the store was going to be empty. Damn, not even on Sunday morning. Gotta get my fix. First thing. And that is it. Good morning. And that's the problem with. Oh, they had a. I don't know if you saw the volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the volunteers?
They were here?
Yeah, white people trying to do expiate their sins, to redeem themselves. Like, there's not enough of a volunteering they can do. We're like, no, you know, but anyway, they're trying to do the Dharma. There's no Dharma. You can, you know, just give us back our land, give us back our shit, and pay indemnification. Yeah, the indemnification. Yeah, they was over there. They're trying to look good. Probably there was even taping it, and they taped pictures like, oh my God, I'm collecting garbage. Look, if I didn't know you, I would believe it. Shit, I've been here, what, 30 something years? I used to drink their damn Kool-Aid. I used to think, oh my God, they're nice people. Look at them. Look at them. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Everything got an agenda. Everything. What they call it, deliverables. Deliverables. They're probably from a non-profit. They're coming from a non-profit. You know, the non-profit industrial complex. And we gotta do deliverables. Yeah, but, you know, that's one of the small pleasures I get, at least. I know they're sweating bullets. Sweating bullets. But, it's like nothing has been going their way this whole year. Nothing went their way. January 6th, that was a freaking joke. Everybody was laughing at it. Just like the tiki torches, remember the tiki torches? Everybody was just cracking up. They say they went to you know, one of those the home improvement stores, whatever, and got their tiki torches, and you know, oh my God, there was some comic relief. Everything, they're freaking joke. They're freaking joke. I mean, like, it's like a comedian. They get trapped in their joke. They get trapped in their joke. The last president was a reality television celebrity, and not even like the greatest one. I mean, I would like say like, oh my God, he went from the greatest reality television superstar to you know, not even, you know, like that's one of the things I don't like, you know, that they don't have how many views they got. But even those, I know that the people have told me, people who are in the tube, people have told me, look at it, indigenous portion. You know, I run out of fucks to give a long time. So, and now we get this senile, you know, cue card. I mean, I don't even know. It's a Dixiecrat. I mean, like, it's just a bad joke. I mean, it was like, you know, they made you laugh. Like, I'd be like hysterical like shit. I just wet myself. You know, how funny that was. They're not even funny. I mean, well, Trump was kind of funny. I miss Trump at least. Like, it's just the weed blowing up. And that was, you know, like I say, I don't even know what that means, but I say it. A hoot. I don't know. I gotta look it up. What does shit mean, a hoot? Um, so yeah, and then there's a time they became obsessed with his ass. I mean, like, I have a friend, you know, he's sent me all because he is like a demon rat. He will be. Uh, so he kept sending me all these memes and like he was playing tennis and he got panties on. Like, oh my god, it was like, oh yeah, at least that one. But with this one, I like, you know, I mean, it's kind of funny when he calls somebody the wrong name. You know, the other day he called Obama. Who called Obama? I don't know. He don't even know where he's at. He don't even know where he's at. It's like they gotta tell him every time. You are over here in the White House right now. There's some flowers or leaves. I don't know. Are those flowers or leaves? I get saying something. I don't know. I get distracted so easily, but I've been seeing it. I can show you leaves. Just leaves. Just leaves. Talking like a true cracker. I'm not, but you know, again, crackerized. Crackerized. So, I mean, it's just like, what you say about that? What can you say about that? What can you do about that? I mean, like, you know, they created all these damn shows, then they created all these, you know, uh, bullshit, and then boom, they become it. And it seemed like it's a very strong spell that they inadvertently did. They cannot escape. They cannot escape. Because, I mean, was they really thinking that Biden was gonna like fly for real? I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. They had to do so much plastic surgery on him, and that was like what 2 years ago. That he was already like propping him up, you know, surgery, like, you know, he was like, you can see like where he got all the pullings and all the stuff, and you know, the growth hormone, the this and that, the plugs, hair plugs, all these, and I must say they did a great job. I must say they did a great job. I mean, uh, we haven't seen him in 4 years. We hadn't. I mean, I hadn't seen him in 4 years, right? Since Obama left. And when he came out, it was like, you know. And then sometimes he can walk fast, so like they do a shot of whatever something, a shot. Some people say it's a shot. Some people say it's a shot of testosterone. I don't know what they're putting on him. And supposedly Trump got injected with medication that was only prescribed for terminally ill people. Supposedly. I thought it was like, okay. I mean, that's what they say. That's what they say. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't even sure that he caught it. I don't even sure that, you know. But anyway, why am I talking about that? Like, it's so freaking boring talking about whatever. I mean that part I enjoy, you know, like, and then seeing the poor whites, you know, trying to front, trying to front. There's a couple in the program that they're like trying to come like a dignified face and shit, you know, like yeah, right, yeah, right, you know. I mean, like, but yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm just like I say, I'm still like, you know, wow, that channel has got a lot of information. I mean, like some information not only corroborate, but some information they're like, okay, so. And people think that, oh my God, why you look at that? Well, why you look at sitcoms? That shit is totally relevant. At least, like my friend, he watched all these documentaries about BS because I can hear sometimes from his phone. I was able to, oh my God, it's like, and this is like this is they do, that this is like this is they do. I mean, like, and they use a lot of animals, like crack, animal crack, like, oh, I know some people, that's all they do. They watch animal videos. It's like anything is good. Anything is good. Like I saw on Twitter that there was like, they found out that it's a lot better to have their people, you know, say good morning, everybody, whatever, blah blah blah, and look at this cute cat, or like a rescue. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna lie. I saw this morning or last night. I wasn't really. I was wake up like around 3:30 in the morning. Then I go back to sleep like around 7. So I think I saw this morning that somebody posted on Twitter that the fire department somewhere rescued a pigeon that got cut off in a cord, electric cord. I was like, okay, so if this is not um, some kind of warfare, if this shit is not some kind of warfare, what is some kind of warfare? And I see, I mean, like they know, because there's people like me that I don't, but I mean, like somehow somebody freaking retweets some shit like that, and I'm like, sometimes I go like, who retweeted this garbage? Yeah, I unfriended somebody on Facebook too, because it's like, damn, it's like posting about reproduction justice. Oh yeah. Oh no, actually that was the email I got from the socialist, the Party for Socialist something and something. They had this Colombian woman from all the people they could have chosen. They chose, you know. I mean, like, and that they had, and that's the mayoral candidate. From all the people, um, they chose her. Like, that there was a protest that we should go for reproduction justice. I'm like, no reparations, no indemnification, no, actually, you know, self-determination, no, actually, justice. Oh, no, no, no. They come out. I have heard a lot. I have heard a lot of justice, like, yeah, of course, they call it like social justice, they like this vague, slogans, like, just do it, so, like, I just love this, my voting for them. I haven't gone to bed yet. What time is it? It's 11:30 almost. I haven't gone to sleep yet. Yeah. And these are the Arabs. So anyway, I'm gonna make a video about Jason Black, because I skimmed a little bit last night about what he was talking about, and it was like, Are you kidding me? He's still obsessed with Roly Poly and Joanne Reed and, I mean, all the most inconsequential bastards you could ever imagine. So now I'm saying, like, you know what? He got bought. There's no effing way you're gonna be talking about. He was discussing an article from Essence magazine. I'm like, are you effing serious? I mean, it's like, next week is gonna come out. The National Enquirer says something. I'm like, why are you giving them so much importance? Why you don't organize your people like he was doing it? He was doing it, he was like, direct, concrete actions, right? Preparedness for the elections. What to demand. You go to a town hall, tangibles, this, that, this, how to come about that, and it's just like, I mean, it comes to a point, like these people, I mean, they might be so great, like Kevin Samuels, that according to Dennis Sperling, is a superhero. Kevin Samuels, interior designer, decorator, whatever he is. It's like, okay, because he was talking with nobody. I mean, there's some of that, but I mean, when you're getting paid so well, when he go like, like the gay diva that he is, he go like, he put the music and put the camera, whatever, the mood light, and he leave it there. One time I was like, when is this shit gonna start? Oh, you're on the clock, right? You're on the clock. And then it's like, I'm not starting unless I got, thumbs up, like super chat, super these, super, what's it called? Super size me. Like, you go like, really? And you are a hero. No, if you are getting your rewards, like they say, if you're getting your rewards in this lifetime, then you are all settled. If you are doing it, karma points to score, like, so to speak, not karma points. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it for your people. What do you care? I mean, what expenses he got? Makeup, lighting, all that he do himself. I guess he charged himself. He make invoices and go like, oh, today's show, lighting. He put this light, like, like, you cannot even see. You cannot even see shit, but he put this light. One day he was polishing glasses. Not glasses, drinking glasses, wine glass. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I just find that shit weird. I mean, like, and that's just me. I mean, like, I don't know. It's like they say that's normal. I say that's normal, okay. But I would never say that he's a hero. As a matter of fact, I question why his channel haven't been shut down. I don't know, maybe, I mean, there's a lot of people that will come out. Even I would come out. If they shut down his channel, I would definitely do, like, at least five tweets demanding the tube to bring him back. I mean, like, of course, like, I mean, from all the channels, like, I mean, who am I going to, he looks so good compared to all the channels, right? Anyway. So these are my exciting Sundays. still, like thinking about last year and how quiet everything was. At first, it took me a while to get used to it. I thought that was a little bit spooky, but then I love it. And I love it getting into a train car just by myself. And people running away from me because where's the muscle? And yelling at me, they're like, yeah, run away, run away. I just do it like. He lives right here. You just showed up, and if you didn't have, it was like people running to another car. Like, oh my god, just like, So, that's alright. You see how the mind is never happy. The mind never happy. First, during the lockdown, it was like, oh my god, this shit looks so spooky. And now, shit don't look spooky enough. Right? I can never please the mind. At least not this mind. The monkey mind. But what a year. What a year. Oh, one of the, he also talked about, he have a, because that channel's been like 12 years. So he was talking about 2012. He was talking about 2012. With the Mayan calendar, which, I agree with him. I don't know where he got it, but, of course, it's not a calendar, it's an almanac. We all know that, but, why did they say so? That's like, and now they're like, they're starting to concede that it was terribly wrong. That's what they do. So, and talk about the three ages, that the Maya, and he was like reading these articles, it's like, damn, that's something that they have I never really heard it. I got a cramp on my hip. See? It's just falling apart. No, so, yeah, there's a 20-year age between, like the age of Aquarius, whatever. Well, we know as the age of Aquarius, they used to call it, I think it was the fifth sun, and but yeah, those 20 years of transition, the transitioning era, that's where it said right there. Well, of course, I cannot read Mayan, but if I ever go back home, I'll make sure, No, I'm not gonna make sure, but I'm gonna be trying to ask people over there. Can you read this? Can you read this? Does it really say that? What they say that, I follow a couple of Mayans that they can read. They talked about it, and it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing, the 20 years that, that's why I'm so freaking crazy, because, like, my generation, especially, like anybody who was born in the 50s, 60s, 40s, and 30s, whatever, if you're still alive, you are living three eras. We are the people of the three eras, So, the one that we are now, well, I don't even know if that we are now, because I heard some scholars, they said that that they misread it. Not scholars, actually the Mayan brothers I know, they agree. They don't agree. They say that. I think that's where they got it from. That there was a misreading, and actually 2012 is now, because they effed up with the Gregorian BS. So actually this year supposed to be 2012. You know, great. For all the people, like they thought it's like, yeah, that was a lie. 2012 is BS. It's like whatever, you know. And then I learned that, you know, Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome. You know, that's one of the very few movies I went to see with Tina Turner, just because I thought that the couture was amazing. Her costumes, they fitted like, you know, like perfectly. You know. I mean, she got the $1 million legs. I mean, now it's going to say the $1 billion legs now. What are you going to do with a million? You know, and you know, of course, she was a BW. She is, you know, like I didn't know. My friend was telling me that you know, right after the movie, actually, people who knew her, they came forward. They came forward. I think he sent me that one of those interviews saying, you know, how Tina, she was a mess. She was a mess, just like Whitney. They say Bobby was the one who got her into drugs, into lesbianism, into like all this shit. It's like, no, that bitch was already perverted. You know, because why? Because her beloved mother was going to work, right? We go to work. We are bad bitches. Bitches, we gotta go to work. We got to go to work. We got to go to work because, you know, I gotta make my coins. At least they're not lying about that. Because that's all we're making, coins, compared to men. And actually yesterday when I was, not yesterday, was the day before, my friend was getting his stuff from the apartment. My friend, he was getting his shit. I said, let me wait in the car because he wasn't parked properly. Because he was in such a, supposedly he was in anger. I see no anger. He just, I don't even know what was his shit, you know. Got some hits. What is it? Is that the squirrely? Yeah, this is for the squirrels. Why they put them over here? I think this is what they're looking for. It's not nice. I'm gonna put them over here because I don't want the rats to get. I don't think the rats can do this. Do they have teeth to crack the nuts? That's strange. They left some nuts. And they're already nuts, so please don't give them any more nuts. The peoples of the Bronx. So where was I? Anybody know where was I? Just a different angle, and it's like everything shifts. I forgot. just a little shift and everything changed. That's what I wanted to say, I guess. But I see the down clouds coming up. That's all right. I allow it. I allow it. I'm not at war with nobody. I'm not at war with nobody. With nothing. Everything goes through me, not against it. It goes through me. Oh gosh, when I was little, how you doing this to me? Because my mom is a Leo, you know, so I learned to personalize everything from a pro. Why are you doing this to me? To me. You do this to me. I was like, no, nobody's even thinking about you. You know, that dog is barking because that's what the dogs do, right? The dogs bark. The sky rained. It's not raining on you, your birthday, or your. It's like that I know. That I know. It's my choice to make it all about me. Let me get spooky. Let me get spooked out. Yeah, I gotta call tomorrow to see if I have an appointment for just getting repairs. I think hairs are never dying, huh? No, they're gonna die. Cannot wait. Look at this. She actually took them all off, wasn't she? I really didn't look at the after the treatment, but there's like two right there, like saying, hey, 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 you're still here. Anyway, don't make. Yeah. Anyway, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm gonna bitch it up. I'm gonna bitch it up. Because freaking paper. It's just like my throat is going really crazy about falling paper. That's just that is just some people I guess they love the rolling paper, but not to me. Like I was saying yesterday, well, like I said, well, it don't even really matter, but the mind think it matter. But I haven't uploaded those videos. Yeah, because I got that video warning. What's the warning? The next time we're gonna do this and that, like yeah, whatever. I mean, YouTube the only channel that I really care about, the videos from my president. I let him go. But I really don't understand how people are like zombies. I mean, come on, you saw it. They have like hundreds of thousands of views because people, that's how grateful we are to have our president. When he was campaigning in 2018. Now they're all gone. Now they're all gone. Shit, I was not even given one strike or two. I hope one day they have to return those videos. They cannot steal them. Because I know the Wazungu a little bit, so I know that they're all getting their asses zoo. They're just keeping like hush hush, but I know once that the other ones, the rich ones, they're gonna have to return the videos. I just hope so, because I wanted those videos for the future generations, to see, how legit our president is, how amazing he is, and he was going to the smallest of the towns where you have to walk. You gotta walk, and it's not an easy walk. He went up and down. I heard there's a candidate that is like that too, that is walking the whole country. Which candidate is doing that? I forgot. I was like, wow. And see, this is how we inspire all the people. Now you're starting to see, presidential candidates that actually they go to every little town and listen and grab the documents, everything, the petition. This is what it is. This is what my name is, such and such, and whatever. So you can get an informed opinion what's happening in the region. Which, I mean, he had 40 years also of walking the whole country. Not walking, but you know what I mean, going through the whole country. He said, people, they calculated that he'd done it 4 or 5 times. in the last 40 or 40 something years. You know, even when you know, even when he was in school, he was walking. You know, he was going around the country and watching and learning, writing down, writing books. You know, they're free, practically free. You know, I mean that you know, saying what he's seen and without oh, he's I'm a scholar, I'm this and that. No, never, never used his even his white wife that he got. I don't think he never. Oh my God, he left her. No, I don't care. I don't care. Some of them are like so mean that and they got nobody to blame but themselves because they are unionized. You know, the boss people, the train people. Why not? Don't you tell me I'm not gonna be able to do it. You know, I feel sad for her, but at the same time, like children, they don't want to be around you. I hear of women that they have 9 children and none of them want to be around them. And of course, I'm not around her. And I think that's one of her child. Yeah, it's fucked up. And then, like, you see how much you're suffering, sometimes because children don't even call you. But you don't only refuse to call out the system that perverted your children into making them, selfish. You say like, that is something that really like pisses me off. Not really looking for solutions. Why don't we really look for solutions? Not just another, band-aid. But that's how gullible we are, I'm like, thank God, I'm like, my friend kept asking me, how you change? Why you change? It's like, I said, well, I told him about, HIV, how, like, really it shook me up and told me, like, calm down, you ain't shit. But I guess it's because I'm transsexual and I got to see, like, all the double standard, all the discrimination, just for the transgenders. And shit is like, you cannot even tell that they are transgenders. That's what I made the comment last night with Jason. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to know which one is gay, which one is transgender? How are you supposed to know that shit? I mean, that's the whole thing. I know, and I know there's transgenders that they have, full surgeries and everything, and they still call themselves transgender. And I'm like, it makes no sense. But I guess, I don't even want to think about why. Maybe some freaking freaks or something. And like, well, you're a post-op. I mean, like, why are you calling yourself transgender if you're a post-op? If you're like, you're concave, you have no protuberance down there. Why are you calling yourself? It's just that the shipple. Oh God! I didn't know that shit can happen. Well, in my country, in my hometown, we use ashes for several uses. This one's gone. It's still burning, but it's gone. All the ladies who used to help us out, the ladies who raised me. Thank God that there was ladies over there. Sometimes they will even burn the tortillas. I saw them. I don't know where that comes from, but I don't disregard it. Shit, maybe you're right. The ashes. I know you gotta cut, you gotta burn, whatever. You don't got nothing else. You make ashes, especially like tortilla ashes. I guess I'm just trying to save face. I just swallowed some of the damn ashes. Like how humans we are. We try to bitch made a. We call it oso. I don't know what we call it oso because it's baboso. I think it's because you're baboso, which is like. I don't want to tell you what baboso means. I don't feel like it. It's too much explaining. Anyway, so yeah, it was fun. Eating ashes. I mean, not cigarette ashes and shit like that. But this shit is freezing. No, my hat is my hat. My hat is face. Oh yeah, it's much better. You see that it's such a Mexican thing. I cannot help it even when supposedly I'm totally, detached, but I almost fell into that one, the double entendre. It's just like, sometimes it's just too much. Sometimes it's just too much. We go crazy with that double entendre. Say good morning and like, yeah, and they go like, yeah, really good. And then we say buenas, to say, when we're gonna say buenas noches. And we say buenas noches. And then, so we say sometimes we just say buenas. Buenas. And yeah, they're talking about, whatever. And then they say, when you say hope you have them good, hope you have a good evening or a good night, whatever. Hope you have a good night. I think that would be the rough translation. And then, anyway, so you can imagine, I don't know if you can imagine the double entendre of that. Que las tengan buenas. Que las tengan buenas. No. Yeah, my God. So much stuff, I miss my people, I guess. I don't know. somebody can tell me my destiny. You know, for real, not bullshit. But I think I already know. I think I already know. Need to go back. Like the mind just said, shouldn't you just be jumping for joy? Because it's the mind. That's what it do. Shouldn't I? Oh my God. You know, the right-wing nuts are not gracious about nothing. They're salty as hell. It's not pretty, but I think I gotta go back. As crazy as that sound, right? Allegedly, there's millions of people that want to be here. Allegedly. And here I am. You see, like the bus just came, but you know, like, why I feel bad for her, you know, when it's good. It's good that you do exercise. It's good that you do exercise. I mean, that's one of the things that I thank my mom. She once said that, why are you feeling sorry for her? She said, like, you know, we should be grateful that she still can walk and she still can do her own shit. And I was like, I guess it's true. But yeah, but then it was like, you know, why you don't feel sorry about the, you know, what they call paraplegics. That is like, you know, oh no, because they're sitting down. So actually, you know, when I was a child, I don't know, maybe I got it from her, but then she got a 180. And she started saying like, no, don't feel sorry. So no, I don't feel sorry, like really. You know, see, they go upstairs, they're working out. They're working out, they're improving their quality of life, of living, not life, living situation, you know, like whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna cut it off like this. I'm gonna cut it off right here, I guess. Just 2 hours. Marathon. The marathon continued. Rise in power, Kim. I'm like, yeah. Learning is tough. That's what I'm gonna say. Learning is tough. Then you got this big responsibility too with the learning. That's when nobody wants to learn shit. Everybody go like, la 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 la. They close their eyes. I don't hear you. I don't see you. I don't whatever. Like, for real, people they get violent reactions. Okay, so that was it. That was it. That was it. Eclipse. It's a lunar eclipse. See you later. See you on the other side. There's no sunshine when he's gone. God. Look at this. And that's where they live. The whole family. I haven't seen them when there's no food. If I put out food, they will come out. They found the perfect home. Yeah, you cannot even see shit over there. So they found the perfect home. So yeah. Oh, they're actually turning orange. I wasn't sure if they was gonna, you know, do their thing. Uh-oh, it's about to fall off. Later. Oh, 2 hours and 1 minute.